Hi everyone, Patchman21 back with another lamentable unboxing, and today it's Loot Crate.
Bullseye.
Okay, this is the September Loot Crate. If there's a theme, I'm not aware of it. There will be a money off code in the description below. By all means, use that for your first subscription. The costing for the box is from America, so there will be the price of the box, cha-ching. There will be the shipping cost of the box, and there'll also be any bank charges for the box. Now, this one didn't incur a customer's charge, so that's nice. So without further ado, actually, should we do one for the thumb? So yeah. Okay, so we'll get cracked on with it. It's really light. It's not damaged, but it's very, very light, so I am a bit dubious about the contents. Oh shit, that's okay. Right, t-shirt. I'm going to look at it first, and it says Wallace Corporation. I'm not sure of the reference. It'll probably, oh, Blade Runner. Oh, Blade Runner 2049. So this is probably an homage to the new Blade Runner that's coming out, which I actually saw on my drive home from work. Didn't see the movie on my drive home, but I saw an advert for it, so it looks exciting. So I might go out and have a look at that. Shirt's too small for me, but again, I would have loved this. It's simple. There's a lot of these currently coming out. I've had a Stark Industries one, a Wayne Industries one. This simple industry design one, I think, goes a long way to being a good shirt. It's not too busy, not too overthought. So I'm quite pleased with that. It's a shame it's not the right size for me, but such is life. Right, now there's just flat stuff in here apart from a little box. So let's get the little box out, and it's an Alien Queen Takes Bishop Collector's Series. So whether that's what's in there or not, I don't know. Shall we find out? Let's. Oh, it's not a blind bag, it's a see-through bag. So it looks like it could be a tiny little diorama. And look, it's a tiny little diorama and a bag in a bag. How original. So one would assume you build your, where's the picture? There we go. You would build your alien by sticking various bits in other various bits, and arms and legs and things, and then it would eventually become a made beast, which you can then display. I'll do it on the thing, but yeah. So there's this little fella who actually. Oh, he looks like he's being tailed, so his tail would, I'd imagine, go up there like that. So, no, I'm so dead. But yeah, little fella being stabbed. I'll leave that little mess there and build it for display. Now, there's a Star Wars R2-D2 collectible 3D wood model, which actually looks really good. Because normally these come as cardboard, and they're a bit, they're okay, but not really, up to much. But a wooden one, so that's what it's going to look like. So obviously I'll build this fella, and you can see him built, which means this video is probably going to go out late because I've got a turn to do. So that, I'm actually quite pleased with that. That's a Loot Crate exclusive, so that's nice. I don't think this was. Oh, I tell a lie. Powered by Loot Crate. So let me just throw it at you. Another Loot Crate exclusive. So quite nice. Pin. And this is a a little robot. Not trying to oversell themselves by making their pins to look exactly like their logo, which I have a massive amount of respect for. You know, a pin is a pin, it should be the same bloody thing with a slightly different head. People who like, I forget the name of the box now that does it, but they constantly have the same pin with a slightly different face on a huge amount of packing. I think it's ridiculous, but that's just my opinion, and I should poke it. There you go, the little robot fella. He's quite cute. I like him. He's nice. He will go on my board with a place of honour. You're looking forward to the Patchman. It's going to be soon. Star Wars IncrediBuilds Creativity Challenge. So there's a challenge of some description, which I'm guaranteed not to follow through. And there is a comic. It's got Data and Picard on there. So Star Trek, The Next Generation. Not really into comics, so that doesn't mean that much to me. There, a robotics book. So we have, I'll go through this because this is as thin as tissue paper. There really isn't much here at all, is there? Have I missed something? Nope. God damn it. Anyway, so greetings, human looters. Is it robots? Must be robots. Robots. But not a robot, it's an alien and whatever. The perfect. I prefer the term artificial person myself. Oh, of course, yes, he is a robot, isn't he? Gotcha. So Bishop was a robot. So yeah, okay. So just snuck that one in. Bunch of looters. Not impressed, to be honest. I mean, the stuff's okay. I mean, that's kind of cute, but it's a bit weak. And this is coming in at some ridiculously huge, you know, cost. I'm not seeing the value here at all. At all. Unless this is like a 25 quid item. Yeah. Nice stuff, just not a lot of it, and not really up my alley. I suppose that might be the absolute dog's danglies once it's built. I would imagine painting it's going to be a bit ridiculous, because so that'll what it looked like painted there. That's this thing. So that's the painted version. So nothing like the actual R2D2. It's got all those slats and what have you in it. And have you any idea how expensive paint is? If there's like 5 different paint colours here, that's 15 quid I'm going to have to spend straight away. It's a bit silly. So I'll just end up with a wooden one. But there we go. Okay. That's a bit of a downer. Should we cheer everything up with that patchy fact? Okay, here's patchy fact of the day. During the last ice age, woolly mammoths couldn't have herds larger than 13 adult woolly mammoths due to static build-up. Interesting. Anyway, I've been Patchman21. Thank you very much for watching. Bye now.